Johnson & Johnson is a corporation that needs no introduction. Since its founding in 1886, the company has grown to be the universally recognisable behemoth we know today, with a large product portfolio across all medical fields, making $93.8 billion in 2021. Corporate social responsibility is something that J&J claims to take very seriously. Its CSR policies and values are outlined on its website, which start right from the URL, jnj.com/caring, and in Our Credo, a moral guidance document written by the chairman in 1943 for the company. From this text and all of the material on their website, we see that J&J's main stated CSR policies are innovation, equity, quality, valuing employees, ethical decision-making, charity, sustainability, and profit. To J&J's credit, much of their behaviour is in line with their CSR policies and leads to the company having a positive impact on the world, such as the countless people who have been successfully treated by their products, their eco-friendliness, valuing of female employees, and disaster relief efforts. That being said, the company's CSR behaviour has not always been spotless. In fact, the list of scandals relating to J&J is too long to cover in depth. Defective products, a role in the US opioid epidemic, corporate lobbying, bribing of officials, even carcinogenic baby powder, the list goes on. As an example, in 2005 the company released the ProLift transvaginal mesh as a treatment for organ prolapse, without FDA approval, as it argued that the 510K predicate similarity was satisfactory. However, soon hundreds of women were experiencing intense pain and significant injuries as a result of the mesh, and to make matters worse, removal of this mesh was impossible. During an investigation, the Director of Medical Affairs acknowledged that J&J were aware that the mesh was not safe before it was released, and decided to knowingly downplay the risk in order to drive consumption. This was no accident. Engineers and surgeons developing this mesh faced an ethical dilemma. They were aware that this was an unsafe product, and releasing it goes against several of the company's CSR policies, as well as the do no harm axiom. On the other hand, taking the time to further develop the product and ensure its safety, or scrapping it entirely, would cause reductions in profits and diminish returns on investments for shareholders. This exact situation isn't an isolated example either. J&J were aware of the risk of metallosis caused by cobalt hip implants long before taking any action. All of J&J's struggles with bad press, not just those relating to faulty products, come from this same dilemma, the imbalance of ethicality and profit. While I don't think the official stated CSR policies of the company need to be changed, I believe that the behaviour and adherence to them does. There needs to be more emphasis on the well-being of customers and transparency and accountability, and less on pure profit. As a specific example, J&J should do more than just the bare legal minimum required in terms of releasing a new product to market. Conduct longer-term danger and explantation studies to ensure these devices are indeed safe, and only release the product when certain of this. If released, the risk of the devices must be transparent and honestly conveyed to doctors and customers. The company is more than rich enough to be able to endure the extra costs, and should always keep profits second to the well-being of customers.